So this is iSpeak. I was on a live with said individual, and I wanted to correct a few things. And this is in no way, shape, or form me bullying or picking on iSpeak, but shedding some light on some things. So let's take a listen.
God made everything. We can't have no discussion if you think otherwise.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all, but okay.
You're an atheist. That's not my fault. That's your
I
belief.
believe in God. I believe in God.
You believe in God, but you don't believe he made everything. Okay, let's continue to listen.
All right, do you believe that God created everything? Do you believe that he created everything?
I believe that there's a lot of fallacies that are taught.
Do you believe that God created everything? It's a simple question.
God, you also
It's a pretty simple question.
created free will, so yes.
You're not answering it, so go ahead.
God did create free will.
It is answering your question. Hold on. I want to answer your question. God created man, right? And if you want to talk specifically about, now, I don't know if you want to talk about the Quran or you talking about the Bible, but I grew up in the church. I can take the Bible front to back. I read it.
Pay attention to this. He says he's read the Bible front to back and that he grew up in the church. I'm not taking that away from him, but pay attention to this.
I was a Christian for 23 years of my life, bro.
I got you. So in that, right, God created man in his image and in his likeness, right? But he also gave us free will. Can we agree on that?
Absolutely agree.
Okay, so in that, while we have this free will, we have the free will to say and do what we please. The Bible also states, prove me not as though thy word, right?
Wait, let's replay that. Let's go back a little bit. Look at my face when he says this.
The Bible also states, prove me not as though thy word, right? So in that, if you are a Christian.
Where's that in the Bible? We'll get to that though. Go ahead.
You recognize that, Lumberjack, you disagreeing? That's literally biblical. I'm literally a certified youth minister. Don't.
What's a certified youth minister? I mean, you can be ordained, but you can't certify. This is not like, hey, I'm going to be a certified nursing assistant or a certified physical therapy assistant. They don't certify you in this. You are ordained. It's an ordination. It's not the same. Like, huh? You can be ordained without schooling. But go ahead. What scripture? What scripture?
Chapter 8. I speak. Be honest about that, bro. You can't be a youth minister.
Chapter and verse.
Hold on.
I speak chapter and verse.
Let's not do that.
I'm asking for what clarification for source. Chapter and verse.
Give me a second. I will give you a chapter and verse. Give me just a second. But in that, right, what the Bible is saying is that while you have free will, right, and what we understand, what Christians understand, because I'm not a Christian, what Christians understand is that it's already predestined what you're finna do, right? But you have the free will to go against that.
How are you a youth minister if you're not a Christian?
Good question, Snacks.
Previous.
Wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Let's back it up.
I'm literally a certified youth minister. Don't play.
He's a literal certified youth minister. Huh. But didn't you just say you weren't a Christian?
I don't understand. You're no longer Christian, so at one time you were Christian and you're no longer Christian?
That's literally what I said. Yes, I grew up in the church. Yes.
Oh, okay, no.
First off, I need that scripture, chapter and verse. I'll let you continue to sweat that out because it doesn't exist. Secondly, it doesn't. Secondly, well, you'll find it eventually when God comes back. But so he spends the next 30 minutes, and I even request to play music while I'm waiting in this position. The next 30 minutes in this position. So the verse he ends up giving, which I don't have footage of that, is Genesis 1, verses 26 through 27. And it reads as such. And God said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, over the cattle, over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image, and in the image of God created he him, male and female created he them. Where does what he said show up in that verse at all? At all. Like, show me the scripture that denotes what he says, and I'll concede. I'll tell you, you won't find it.